What's up guys, Yasser here. Welcome back to my channel Yasser's Fit Frag, and today I'm going to talk about some of the party wear fragrance in my collection. So I would be suggesting 4 from my collections which I feel is best for party wears or any marriage occasions or get-togethers that you have. That does not mean that these are the only ones which you can use for parties, because any versatile fragrance can be used for parties as well. Perfumes like Versace Dylan Blue Chanel, which is meant for any occasions, can be still used for parties. But the ones that I'm going to suggest are not the versatile ones, but these are specific to parties or marriage occasions. So any perfume that is too strong or too sweet for that matter is something that you can easily wear for parties, because during such occasions, majority of the people would wear fragrance and majority of them would overuse them, which is still okay, I feel, because you are not going to be the odd one out there, which is why even if you overspray them, let's say about 12 to 15 sprays, you're still not going to be the odd one out, because majority of them like wearing cosmetics or their makeup or perfumes during such occasions, and that would be the right occasion where you can use your strong perfumes or the sweet perfumes for that matter. So coming in at number 4 would be Rasasi's Entabaa. This is Rasasi Entabaa, which is an oriental sweet fragrance. I usually get notes of dry fruits and black currants and apricots mixed. So I get a date syrup or a dry fruit syrup feel from this particular fragrance. I'm not a huge fan of this, but I blind bought this one. Not that it is bad, but for the way it was hyped by one of the fragrance reviewer, I blind bought this one, but I'm not a huge fan of this one. But there are people who still like this. There are people who find this just okay. There are people who do not like this. So if you like a dry fruit syrupy kind of a feel, this is definitely a good choice. And it definitely lasts about 12 hours plus. So if you like long lasting fragrance, irrespective of how they smell, then this is definitely a good choice. This is again from the house of Rasasi, and it costs about 100 dirhams, which is about 2000 rupees in India. So the second one is again from the house of Rasasi, which is La Yuqawam, which is known to be the clone of Tom Ford's Tuscan leather. This is very similar to that, but this has a very prominent raspberry note in the dry down, which you do not find in Tom Ford Tuscan leather, because of which I prefer this particular fragrance over Tom Ford Tuscan leather. So I would like to specify where exactly and how exactly you can use this, because this is not something that you can easily wear to any party occasions. There are a few things that you need to keep in mind. First thing is, the occasion that you are planning to wear this one should have an air conditioned environment, or your weather should be cooler. Do not wear this directly when you are exposed to sunlight, because this smells really good, especially in cooler conditions. So the second tip is, wear this at least 1 hour before you attend that particular occasion, because the first 1 hour is too harsh. The notes in this are leather, wood, and then raspberry. So the leather and wood is very prominent for the first 1 hour, which people may not like it. But after the 1 hour, when the raspberry comes out, it just turns into a beautiful fragrance. And that is why I've mentioned this as one of the party wear fragrance. So the next one is Patchouli Imperial by Linea di Bella. Unfortunately, this is not available in India. I only find this in UAE, which is in Dubai. So I bought this when I went to Dubai, and it is not that expensive. It costs about 28 dirhams for a 25 ml bottle, which I think is reasonable. And just like the name says, it has patchouli in this to give that masculine touch, but at the same time, it has a very beautiful sweet character, which I believe is from the tonka bean, and some sandalwood in the background. So I definitely feel this will suit any party occasions or marriage occasions. So in case you travel to Dubai, or you have any friends traveling to Dubai, and if you're interested in buying, do try this one. I will be giving the seller's details in the description down below in my video. You can check it out if you're interested. So the last one would be from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier, which is known to be the clubbing king, and that is none other than Ultra Male. This is how the bottle looks. This is Ultra Male from Jean Paul Gaultier. And this is known as the clubbing king because it is very strong, and at the same time it is very sweet. So when I say sweet, the sweetness is not because of the floral notes. The sweetness is mainly because of the pear note in this particular fragrance, which is not usually used in most of the fragrance. So this is definitely unique compared to other sweet fragrance. Some people even mistake this for a women's fragrance because of the sweetness. But like I mentioned, this is not the floral sweetness that you find in women's fragrance. This is something very different, and I really enjoy wearing this one. And I definitely agree to the point that this is a clubbing king. I definitely feel this is the best one which you can wear for any party occasions. This stays easily 12 plus hours. There are people who love this one a lot. There are people who just find this okay. And there are few men who find this too sweet. So people who do not like sweet fragrance, then I would not suggest this one. But if you're okay to wear sweet fragrance, then this is definitely the best choice. And that is why I've placed this at number 1. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time in another video. Cheers.